Hey yo, I hate my life, bro. I hate my life. I hate my life, bro. I hate my life. Bro, I was just watching this video when I was watching this joint. And then I had stopped recording at like the 5 minute mark. I had pressed like somehow I had pressed to stop recording, but I'm mad as hell because now I gotta go back. I'm not going back all the way though. Hell no. That boy boring as hell. Stupid as hell. But I ain't going all the way back though. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I wasn't a bit talking, no. I wasn't a bit talking, no. I be forgetting what I be saying. It should be bad memory. I don't know what y'all missing. He the cop.
Is its own because as if you ever watch my channel, if editor nuts over me, right, or keep a power dynamic that always keeps them on top. Because mind you, as an editor, I never saw myself as just like somebody's editor. Because as if you've ever watched my channel, if you've ever seen my editing, I feel like editing is its own form of art, just as the creator is. Like I see myself as
Just cause you see yourself as just not an editor, don't mean the creator, owner of the channel, sees you as doesn't see you as just an editor. But he probably just sees you as just an editor, boy. He don't give a damn who you see yourself as, boy. I personally don't give a damn who you see yourself as. Cause you know what I see you as? A dumbass.
Pharrell to a rap artist. I don't see myself as just another person editing. Because I add a certain personality. I'm so quick with how I edit. Like for instance, all those videos that you've seen that I've edited on this channel, almost all of them I've edited in 4 hours or less. Because I just found a way to edit quick for me. And I also add that flair and keep that quality onto it. So I've always seen myself as an equal. I never see myself, and anybody else that works with people, always see yourself as an equal. Do not let nobody make you feel like they're above you. Because the moment
And see, this what got me a little bit Heisman. He was talking about if you're working for somebody, always see yourself as an equal. But hell nah, boy. Hell nah, boy. You ain't no equal. You working for somebody. You the editor. You ain't think of that business with him. You ain't making a video. No, bro, you ain't no equal. Like he hired you for a service. You gonna do your service and you gonna go on to the next person. And if he wants you again, guess what? He gonna call you, gonna hire you again. He gonna hire you again. Keywords, hire. Let me see again. Hire. Yeah, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about hire. Give you employment again. You stupid. Come on, man. You over here getting schooled by me, bro. And I don't even be in school. Come on, bro. That's bad looks. That's bad looks. That's bad looks.
you put them above you, you're gonna stay there. But yeah, this was like one of the first instances where it really started to like shine. But there was another instance that happened in this story that created more tension that led to me being taken advantage of slash scam. So basically, like I said, me and Cloud were friends, right? And it was right after DreamCon. So this would be, I want to say July, right? Somewhere around July. Like I said, me and Cloud were friends. So he invited me to go on a vacation with him and some of his friends to Panama City Beach, Florida, right? And I accepted because, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was really cool with Cloud. So I flew out, we went to PCB. And when we got there, one of Cloud's friends, these girls that he invited that I didn't know like that, one of them was extremely rude and nasty to me because I didn't want to pay for her groceries that she was trying to eat. I was like, nah, I got my own budget. Mind you, at the time, I only had like $300, $400. And even if I had more money, I'm not spending money on girls that aren't mine. So I'm just not spending money on people and paying for people's things that I'm not going to eat.
I ain't gonna cap. This is where I was at. But if this is true, bro, if that's true, them hoes bugging. I ain't gonna cap. Them hoes bugging. They got me on this goof ass nigga side. They got me, girl. Don't make me side with a man. If that's true, cause boy, ain't no way you talking about. You talking about pay for my shit. Especially I don't know you, bro. What you drunker than 2 foot? Why I smack the shit out you? I ain't gonna lie, cause to me that low key disrespectful. You seen all the goof ass niggas in here, all the goof ass hoes in here. And you thought I was the biggest goof. You thought I would have stupid in here. You talking about, and you want to come at me different? Why I would have smacked that hoe? Why I would have smacked her? What you better watch out for you get washed out. What Was she stupid? I had 3 brain. Now I want to fight. Come on, cuz.
Like I could see if I was gonna be eating the groceries, but like the girl was mad at me because I didn't pay for house groceries that were for her. But to make
Ain't she about to chop the hell? I almost forgot. Is that what her, the lady on the side? But ain't she about to chop the hell? What? Ain't she about ugly as hell? What? She look beat up in her face. She talking about pay for her groceries. God, pay for your face to get done. What you junk? What she that she got junk? Start stumbling her face first, let her face first on the ground. What she look? She looks stomped out. She talking about me pay for her groceries. Well, I want to pay for your surgery. Nah, I'm mad.
a long story short, the woman started being very rude and nasty to me. And it's like every time I would walk in the room, since I was the only person that didn't know any of them besides Cloud, the whole house would get awkward and quiet, right? And mind you, this same night, I was gonna have to sleep on the couch. And I was like, bro, I'm not trying to sleep on the couch out in the open when there's this girl that all of a sudden just hates me, is walking around at night potentially just because I didn't want to pay for her groceries. Like, if you're getting mad at me because of that, there's something wrong up here. So I definitely don't want you to be able to just walk past me while I'm sleeping out in the open. So
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like there's no way that lady just got mad that he wouldn't pay the groceries. I feel like it gotta be something else. Anybody that dumb, bro. But I ain't gonna lie. I'm dumb as hell. So I judge every dumb thing people do of my dumb range. So it's like if you way dumber than me, then it's like you on drugs, bro. You gotta be on drugs.
So rightfully so, I kept voicing that problem because the way I look at it is if I bring my friend that doesn't know any of my other friends or even family around somebody that's making them feel uncomfortable unjustly, I'm going to check them. I'm going to be like, yo, chill, you wrong. Like, he didn't do nothing to you. Like, chill out. You know what I mean? I can stand up for myself for sure. But whenever one person is shaping the whole energy of the house, it's like, why am I even here at that point? I don't know none of y'all. You're supposed to be on vacation having a good time and you're making me feel like I'm a problem. That's not fair to me, especially when I want to do that to you. And, eventually this turned into, me having to leave. And that created a lot of tension between me and Cloud because I had to leave. And, I just really didn't appreciate, especially like him as a friend, not sticking up for me and like checking his friends or like, setting the tone. But again, like I said, Cloud is so big on external validation. He cares about optics, the image, about making it seem like everything is okay, even if everything isn't okay. So instead of, protecting his friend and standing up for him if everything is.
I don't know why dudes love being big ass group. Hello dudes. What, bro? Max I'm in is a 3-on-3. I'm not in a room with something. It's a 7-on-7, a 8-on-8. That's bad basketball, bro. I could create a shot no matter what situation I'm in. But it's like, when is this like overcrowded like this? But the game not even fun no more, bro. I'm talking to a little gym. I bump into the homie right behind me. I bump into the homie right next to me. I bump into the homie right here. It's like, but that ain't no fun in that. And the worst part, cause people, imagine 3 or 4 bad Johns you was looking at all in that play at the same time, right? At that point now you just gotta pick one. You gotta pick one. Cause it's not like, oh, I could talk to her right now and get her listen. You feel me? Do what I gotta do later on, and then go to the next one after. She already knew I talked to her at the party. See what else? I mean, you could play it off. You could play it off. Like, I don't even like using my words too much. Look, mama, AJB whoop de whoop de whoop, get in the mouth, get screwed. Ah ha ha. But
Isn't okay. So instead of, pretend
like, look, bro, I'll probably be one of the dudes back here, bro. This shit trash, bro. Then screw all that. They're not even a 7v7. They're not even a 6v6. This a 10. It's a 10v3. Cause 10 dudes, 3 Johns. 1, 2, 3, 3 Johns. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm pretty sure there's some dudes behind them. 9, 10, 11. Oh my god, about 12 dudes. 3 Johns. But what is we doing? We're in a train, bro. That's bad map. What is we? Niggas is nasty, bro. Niggas is nasty. Niggas in no crib. Niggas in no crib. 3 joints, 10, 12 dudes, bruh. At that point, these gonna be fucking niggas, bruh. At that point, dudes gonna be fucking dudes, bruh. Like, yeah, like, why? I'm not even showing up to sound like this. It ain't no fun in that. That's the same dude you talk to later, cuz. Ain't no fun in that, yo. Invite me when there's more Johns, less dudes, bro. That's nasty, bro. That's nasty. Too much cock, bro. To me, that's still a sausage party. I don't give a damn what nobody talking about. That's still a sausage party. Niggas nasty and shit. Nasty as shit.
Everything is okay, even if everything isn't okay. So instead of, you know what I mean, protecting his friend and standing up for me, he rather chose like the external validation of not saying anything at all. And, you know, that just comes partially with not having a backbone, but also, like I said, whenever a person is driven by external validation, this is the type of things that they do. So that's what created a tension between me and Cloud, and we didn't talk for, I want to say 2-3 months, because this happened around July, right? But then if you see in the text message right here, Cloud hit me up a couple of days before my birthday. My birthday is on September the 14th, so this was 3 days before my birthday, and he said, yo, putting all differences aside, I'm going to start posting a lot more often again. We can talk out our differences first before anything, but if you want to work again with me, I'm laying the offer on the table. Hope you've been well, right? And you know, we ended up talking about it, and why he fully again didn't understand why I left, even though it should be obvious to anybody with a little bit of self-respect and love why I left, you know. He still wanted to be cool because, you know, he wanted my gift. I edit very fast. I add that authenticity and that you in the tube to the editing that gives it that extra boost, right? So he wanted to work with me again because obviously who wouldn't want to work with me, right? But this time that we worked together,
I wouldn't want to work with your goof ass, nigga. I wouldn't want to work with you, greasy face ass nigga. Well, I ain't like that nigga make me sick. That nigga disgust me, bro. You disgust me, but it's something about him. I can't put my finger on it. I can't. But what I'll do, I'm gonna let y'all boys know, but that nigga disgust me, bro. He smell like shit. I'm playing, guys. I love him. I love him. He's such a nice dude. I love him, guys. I love him. I love him.
Because Cloud had to pay me a certain amount of money last time because he locked me in at a rate. And like I said, he didn't expect me to be editing so fast. I edited so many videos so quick that Cloud had to pay me a decent amount of money. It wasn't that much, but like I said, a lot of YouTubers see themselves like this and the editors like this, so they underpay them and they
I see myself like this. And the editor, look right here, look right here. That bitch still going down. Look at so good fast. You know how fast they get editor? Like that. You know how fast the editor can find a nigga with 600K subscribers or how much Cloud got? Yeah, wait 3 more years for me to snap. Come on, but stop sitting in front of me and being stupid, but stop sitting in front of me and being goofy, bro. That's what niggas hate you. That's why I don't niggas hate you, bro. You some overconfident idiot. Remind me of me, bro. Come on, bro. I hate people that remind me of me, bro. Remind me how stupid I sound all the time, bro. Like you just blatantly being stupid, bro. Come on, bro. Don't do that, bro. Do that. Come on, bro. Have some self-respect. You sitting in front of niggas being stupid and shit, bro. Come on, bro. Back in the day, niggas would spit on you being this stupid. Come on, bro. You was a clown, bro.
overworked him, but he couldn't do that with me because the value that I clearly brought, he couldn't underpay me. So like last time, he didn't want to have to pay me for so much. He said this time we're gonna have a contract to make sure, you know, we got a set price, right? But the thing is, Cloud's videos are like all over the place. So sometimes he'll have like a video where like one will be very easy to edit, and then the next one, he'll shoot it in a way where a video that should take, like I said, for me 4 hours, it'll take me the time it takes to edit 2 videos for that one video because of the way he shot it without even thinking about how everybody that has to make this video come forward to make it, right? So in the contract, I said, okay, cool, I'm completely fine with the contract. So I wrote up the stipulations that I wanted on my contract. I can show y'all the contract. I should have have it somewhere still on my phone. Let me see if I still got it. So Cloud's manager at the time, this dude named Justin, who was over the contracts, right? Because Cloud was like, he's trying to get more corporate and stuff like that. So I had to talk to Justin mainly about my contract stipulations. And as you see right here, these were the stipulations.
That boy Cloud's trying to get them he trying to get them sponsors. He trying to go corporate. Little them boys know they been corporate just without the sponsor. Come on, bro. How you got a stick in your nyash? You don't even got a sponsor for it. You just put a stick in their ass. They ain't getting paid for it. That's sick, bro.
I had, like drama style commentary, my base to pay. I had like an overtime stipulation, right? To make sure that the video was shot in a specific way to where I wouldn't get locked in for a specific amount of pay, but I have to do a lot more work, right? And one of the most importantly things I put was, the late fee, because like I said, Cloud would like drag his feet on paying us editors, right? And I had a performance bonus and stuff like that because they were talking about some performance bonus. When real actuality, they just put the performance bonus in there to try to convince me to accept a lower amount of pay or some shit like that, right? And like, to be honest, for the work that I did, and like I said, if you just look at the numbers and you look at all, the work that I put in, I don't think this is a crazy contract at all. I think this is well-deserved, and honestly, if I wanted a little bit more, I don't think I would be that crazy in asking. But anyways, the more I talked with Cloud's manager, as you'll see in these messages right here, it just seems like I was getting the runaround. Like, it's like I would talk to Cloud's manager and Cloud, and they both would make it seem like, everything I wanted in the contract was fine. They were like, you worked with us for a long time. We really appreciate your work. That's why we asked you to come back. And you know what I mean? Like, we're really cool with all that. But it's like, once they finally sent me the contract after I asked for the stipulations that we both agreed upon, the contract damn near didn't even have half of the stipulations that I put in there. It was like I was having to basically keep on saying the same thing that we already agreed upon. And it's like, Cloud's manager would be like, yeah, I'm handling like a meeting with so-and-so rich creator right now, so I can't really deal with this right now. Or he would just like ignore me for a day. Kind of like I said, it's like an external validation, like power thing. Like they care about that image of being at the top of the food chain, and they want other people to be on the bottom. So when a guy like me who knows his own worth,
or the corporate business dude is busy with corporate business stuff. That's why you gotta take a day or two to call you back. And I ain't gonna cap. I think genuinely, they want you back. I think they respect your talent, but they're just not willing to do all them add-ons and other junk for you. No, I think they just don't think you're that valuable to agree with all that extra shit. That's what I think. You talking about? Well, come on, bro. Sometimes it's not that deep. Not everybody want to put a penis in your ass, bro. Come on, bro. Calm down, bro. Calm down. Take a deep breath. Go. Just like that. For somebody smack your stupid ass. And they just being stupid.
Comes with my own agreements in the contract, because they just thought they were going to give me a contract and I was just going to sign it because they thought I just really needed the money or something like that, not knowing that, my mom works in contracting, so I'm really good with contract information and I know how to get my own stipulations, right? And I know my own worth, most important. So it was almost like they were like trying to play this ego battle with me, whereas they were trying to get as much out of me while trying to give as little, which, hey, to a degree, that's business, right? But like I said, I thought we were friends. Like I said, Cloud would always call and ask me for advice on things. We would hang out, we chill with each other, you know what I'm saying? So I assumed like we were cool, and it's like the thing I'm asking for, isn't unrealistic anyways, and I've already done so much work for you, paid and for free, at a fast rate, at a high quality. What more could you want, right? So honestly, it felt more and more like I was just getting the runaround and disrespected almost. You know what I mean? So due to me feeling disrespected, and at this point I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna hold off on this whole thing, period. Mind you, during this whole time, I was still editing videos for Cloud. The moment we patched everything up around September 11th, we instantly started working it, right? Because he was trying to get that fast output again that we had in December. So I was still working for Cloud while we were going through this contract dispute. I was still making videos. He was still pumping out the videos that I was editing, right? So I told Cloud and his manager that until we got this contract straight, because me deep down, I felt like they purposely were trying to misunderstand me or make it hard on me just so they could have this perceived ego and power over me. I wasn't going to edit any more videos until, I received my payment for the last couple of videos that I edited, and until we got this contract straight, because I didn't like the runaround that I was getting, right? And as soon as I said this, it was dead silent. Let me see if I can get the dates. I have the dates right here too. So I texted Cloud and his manager on the 4th, and I told, his manager, I was like, I've already told, Cloud or whatever, I'm not going to be doing videos anymore. And I really just expressed to him that I really didn't like in our last conversation. We already agreed to most of these things that you still chose to not put into the contract on purpose, right? And it was like, after this, it was dead silent.
I keep hitting again.
It's Google Gemini with the assist.
Got the late night munchies.
But this is all we have.
Avoid the sad trombone.
For 5 days, it was dead silent. Nobody said anything to me. Nobody paid me. Nobody brought up the contract again. Mind you, at this point, I don't even care about the contract. I'm just trying to get my money back because I already edited the videos and he posted them. So I'm like, you already posted the videos too. Just go ahead and give me my money first. So I hit up Cloud, like I said, the same day as you'll see right here, October the 4th. I told him I wasn't going to be editing anymore until, we got the contract straight and I got paid. And again, 2 days, radio silence. I wasn't paid. So on the 8th, I hit up, Cloud, and I told him, I said, I'm going to send an invoice. Can you just give me my money? And, that's it. We don't have to worry about anything else. If not, I'm going to resort to legal action. And he laughed. Mind you, this is when the crash out gene came on. Because whenever I'm being serious and a nigga like laugh in my face, boy.
Boy, I agree with his ass, boy. Boy, I'm being serious and you laughing. Oh, yeah. Just gloves. Just gloves. Niggas lucky I can't fight. With my touch gloves would have been serious as hell, boy. Boy, would have got in there winging.
Cloud laughed in my face, and this is the message that he said. He said, I'm paying you next week. Verbally, I may have agreed to pay you Sunday, not in a contract though. So you can't rush me no matter what you try. You'll receive your payment on my time, not yours. Talk to Justin for further details. And then that's whenever I hit Justin and asked about, like,
Yeah, I ain't gonna care. He fake disrespecting, boy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm jumping shit. I'm on his side now. Yeah, I'm on glossy faces side. Glossy. I'm on his side. I am. Cause I ain't gonna lie, that boy woofing. What you the bitch, boy? Everything I said about like when you in the business, when you work with somebody, yeah, blah, 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 blah. But they do gotta pay you when they say they gonna pay you. You talking about, oh, it was verbal and not see, that's why even if you cool with somebody, you always gotta get that contract done. That's why I do say don't go in business with a friend. Don't go in business with a friend. Cause he gonna blindside the shit out of you. You gonna think, oh, he cool, he ain't never gonna slime me out. You need motherfucker catching shots. You got slimed out. Come on, boy.
I said in the last slide I just showed, and again, I was ignored. So as you'll see, I got the runaround in the earlier part of our relationships, like I said, that I should have noticed, but I didn't, or I just ignored. And as you'll see around this time, I'm getting that same runaround when it comes to, just making sure my contract is straight so I'm protected just as much as they're protected. Just making sure I can get paid fairly and on time. And you'll see they're giving me the runaround. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, at this point, I was about to crash out. I was about to do something crazy because I'm like, yo, I just want my money and y'all are playing with me. Y'all don't know if I got bills. Y'all don't know what I have going on. Like, but again, these people, they don't have any sympathy for people because all they care about is that external validation in that image. It's an ego thing with a lot of these people. Like a lot of times with a lot of these creators, they don't feel good about who they are as people. They're not truly confident in who they are and secure in that. So the only thing they have over people is their money or their subscribers and stuff like that. And it felt like in this situation, that same thing was being done onto me, when in all actuality, I was just trying to make sure that I was fairly compensated for my work, which, by the way, they asked me to do. I wasn't bothering them. I was living my life, and they came and hit me up a couple of days before my birthday because they wanted to work with me again. And I got the runaround for a couple of more days, right? And it seemed like for a minute, I genuinely wasn't going to get paid. But, I talked to one of my friends. Shout out to my dog that I talked to. I'm not going to say who, but, he really, imparted me with some wise words, and it allowed me to think about the situation for a second. And I ended up doing what I was about to do. And since I was able to chill out, I refined what I was going to do. And let's just say based off what I did, Cloud gave me my money back, right? And I ended up getting my money back. And he was like, I don't know if you see the text messages right here. It low-key felt like it was out of a, you know what I mean? Like it was out of a movie or something like that. Just want to let you know you played yourself out of a job. But you know, Cloud clearly was like really pissed off and angry, was like, you know, nigga, you should have gave me my money. Anyways, I got my money back, and you know, now obviously I don't work with him, I don't associate with him. But the reason why I'm telling you this story is because one, first off, always make sure you have a contract with anything, because whenever you don't have a contract like me and you just go in it willy-nilly, shit like this happens and you gotta deal with dumb shit like this. But more importantly, you have to know your worth in this shit, bro. A lot of these creators, they're not good people. They're not people who want to help you. I don't care.
I go. He gotta say. I'll go that last second. Give me y'all life lessons and shit. I'm gonna give y'all the life lesson. All right. Number one, don't be stupid, bro. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Don't be stupid. Your boss is your boss. You the employee. 2, always get a contract. Hell yeah. 3, don't tolerate no disrespect. Hell nah. You gotta die about that. Why y'all think I got the teardrop tattoo? But yeah, but y'all can't see it though. Y'all can't see it right now though. It's the reflection of the light. It's covering it. You feel me? But yeah, what was that 3? I think that was 3, 4. If you hard, get them harder. 5. If you soft, get harder. All right, bro. Lock in.